When 2 persons in a job, put 3 other persons behind, they're not coming. Yeah. They're not coming. Now, if they give you a favor, what a picture for the trial will be sorry with the other.
Someone will take the picture of the truck.
Yes. Listen, take the picture of the truck. And the point now they give you the ticket, take a picture of the normal person behind it. Then you come.
Moving the truck will just safely go and fill out for me safely against the at some point in time, at some point in time, you complete this trial, I'm controlling. And it sounds well that if a police officer commit a crime, you go to the institution stand up to go to the code, you the director will not stop him from going to the code. So you see most often in the trial, we have meeting with them and we try to restrict them. So in committing the crime of accident, the leadership, we talk to them. But you will talk with them here, we hear you, and say it when you're not here. But when they go out there, they do that whole thing, and more time we confront the police. So they release them.
So that is precisely the point. Yeah. Our thing is, we will be running there on a small jury. We want you to reach to the point where you understand your responsibility to say safety, that everybody's business, so it can become a culture. We won't be running there, but what you see, if the game is saying, by the time they tell about to go do different things, we'll be ready when they only have them in one day, usually ticket. So the ticket is the party, they let it every time until people can reach the point where safety becomes a culture, becomes an acceptable way of life. People be correct at the ticket. So I'm ready for what is it? Everything that you just spoke about, my vision, the needs and money going in the house. I also like to ask the grant of also the money and the grant we have put up as a ticket. So whenever the local around people that the funding grant in the community and the police people just need to take the program for you. What I would advise, if you want to help, if you want to assist, if you want to gather yourself as a community-wide forum, community-wide scheme, whatever it is, go to the police, let the police be aware of you. So by the time they see you, they go, so what I make always have one in the night, stuff like that. But you just show up one day, you say, oh, we find people in the community, so I want to thank you. Thank you. You yourself is not about your thing, so by advice, go to the police station, so far you have a go to your commander there, let him know you. Just in case anything happens, then you can very quickly commander so it's simple. Leave the way of the yeah.
But when they enter the show, when they Republic of Liberia, when they enter the show, and we put the crowd in the neck, people call us, like typical example in Tanzania, people call guys and friends say, we mean no car in the neck, or somebody wound somebody, no time for police to go there.
You go to school,
yeah?
You go to school, you go to commander.
You commander?
Yes.
You get a commander number?
I get this. What is it?
Commander.
I get it.
I said, you'll be taking people, you'll do your command staff. You'll be right your commander, then no more time. So if anything happens, you can pick up the phone directly, call it, before you're working for your boy, everyone will hear you. You got to you announce it, right? Okay. So if you're giving me yourself, then put it.
I'm Inspector Rosalie Simawe from the Samoka Town Airport. My number is 0770-933815 or 0770-800-532. Samoka Town Depot.
0770-800-532. Samoka Town Depot. So later on, they will announce all the numbers in the area so you can have it to be your report in case something happens immediately. One or two more last minute. Okay, so
last we just say, what's the representative? You? Okay, you. Who are you? Honorable Actually, thank you for coming. Thank you everybody for attending this important forum. My concern has to do with the street security procedure that is proceeding. Some of the reasons why you see the guys are justifying themselves today is because the police is not taking action against them, especially when they chop people. There was a situation of others when Joshua was going to school. The guy was having no have documents for the truck and were carrying sin. The officer stopped him and asked for the paper. Also, my little guy, he refused to get people. He said he can't get people. He said, come down. He couldn't come down because he insured transfer with slippers, driving truck, and they were full in the front. And the officer tried talking to him. He said, you're not getting down. He said, nobody can do anything to him. When he spoke and the way he told the phone, he said, somebody won't talk to you. And the officer said, I'm not talking to anybody until you do what I want to talk to you. I beg you, the police are doing the work. Let us give the chance to do the work. And my other concern has to do with the police officer. If you stop a taxi driver or keke and you ask him for anything that is going to be put, he said no. Please don't stand in front of them. Don't fight them for them. Take down the lesson plate and then there are procedures that can go by and arrest them. Because honestly, the drivers can be very rude. Because somebody are depending on people, and the time they try to enforce, they'll say somebody will talk to you. Somebody will talk to you. They are believing the police academy is there, some educated the brain. When the man is there, son, let the man do a job. Because as soon as they before, somebody will say, get up, at the end of the day, you start insulting the officer. That is why the officers are not respected. So please let us work. That everybody will pay respect to everybody and we have a better life. Thank you. Last question.
Thank you, Honorable Kuma. I'm David M. Seward. I believe you know me very well from the Ministry of State. I'm a resident of this Louisiana Township. What brought me here today is because of the scene of travel. Please. Because of them, last week I had to pay $1,000 to St. Thelma School for putting my children all late for school. Because I don't allow any motorcycle to bring my children home. Because of the reckless driving. One thing I'm asking you, Honorable Woman, is to make sure all of these truck drivers should have lesson plate back and front. After recklessly driving on the path that you want to take picture, there is no lesson at the back. When the guy lesson, take it off and put it in the car. So there is no way we can identify them. It's one of my recommendations. And secondly, in this public manner, you have some good team made, especially for the man 105. 2 o'clock in the night. 2 o'clock in the night, you call him, he pick up his call. That's public service. 105 and the chief of traffic. I don't know him in person, I don't know him code. But whenever I report those truck drivers to Central, he always act. So for your zone 7 and that of the Corwell Bridge, those things need some backup. They are hard working. See, the population in Corwell is growing. From morning to night, those people stand on their feet. So now you see the same people you pass by in the morning, you see the same people at 12 o'clock midnight coming home. It's not easy. Please, it's one of my recommendations to you, for you to at least get some people to back up for them, so that you can get the thing at Corwell.
Thank you.
Thank you for the comments and the commendation. Well, I think one of the key issues here today it's a public safety issue within the.
Good morning, viewers. What a pleasant way to welcome you to LMP Morning Watch. This morning, today is Wednesday, November 4th, 2024, and 2025, and we are streaming live from the headquarters of the Liberian National Police. We apologize for yesterday. It was due to some technical glitches beyond our control. However, we are here this morning to bring you all that you need to know from the Liberian National Police. My name is Cecilia. For the next 1 hour, 30 minutes, I will be here bringing you all that you need to know. We have the traffic alert, that's the road alert segment. We have the call in with our commander segment, and we have other things, much more coming up this morning. You just watched a repeat of the community policing engagement in Monserrado, Louisiana Township over the weekend. We take a short break. When we come back, we bring you our Rural Elite segment. Please keep watching. Once again, we apologize for yesterday not coming on. Welcome back. James Bada is watching us this morning from Monserrado County. George Gonoson says he's watching, and he says he's happy to watch this morning. Although we didn't see you yesterday, I'm watching from my end with extreme happiness from Alay Conan. Christopher King is also watching us this morning. He says, good morning, LMP. I'm watching from Benson Street, opposite the mosque. Okay, thanks to all of you that are watching us via your Facebook page. So we get the ball rolling. Did you know that the official price for police clearance is $200 Liberian? Yes, only $200 Liberian and nothing more. If you are overcharged, report it to the professional standards division or report it to us. Report it on 0770-800-107. Call that number and report it. Don't be afraid. $200 Liberian, nothing more, nothing less. Even though you have to get your photos, but the cash you're supposed to pay is $200 Liberian. Anybody intimidating you that if you pay that money, you don't get it sooner, just call the number 0770-800-107. You can call that number, you get redress. Official cost of police clearance is $200 Liberian. Report it immediately if you are overcharged. Osmoya, you let it take shock or you say, oh, I'm rushing, and this you rushing set $200 Liberian. Please, we putting us this information because we want accountability and we want to stop corrupt practices within the Liberian National Police. Let's go over to our traffic desk where Ansu Kalin is. Somewhere I'm sure it's around the Congo town of Single Belt. Let's take Ansu Kalin. Ansu, good morning. Where are you this morning?
Good morning, Union 122, and to our minister here this morning. I am at 5:40 and this morning, 5:40 Junction, bringing you live traffic update on this end this morning.
Okay, tell us what's happening there.
So at this area, from the Conga Barrow intersection onto Mutu Sport seem to be very busy with the road construction here. So because the pieces of that will use the driving public pedestrian as well to always be careful for every time they walk with it. Okay, my camera there, but a couple of issues that say repeating it and what happens to do with it, the pedestrian crosswalk still remain a challenge. Though officers are always posted here, making sure that people cross here safely. And another issue is the municipal complex because the complex over there is kind of big. People coming to the ministry there, the vehicle coming in, the traffic is being cut for few seconds or minutes for car to bang into the complex. This is the causes of traffic to this area. But as far for the end, there is no obstacle at all. These are only contributing factor for traffic to be at this point. So I will clear my camera there to show you how this area is looking in the morning.
Yes, please do.
Area was the road project has come down to this direction. You see the comb and you see the machines are parked on the right side here, and there are demarcation here, though they have not planted the gene to this point, but this is concerning prudential work is already being wiped out here. They put work on the main road here. So automatically, if you are walking here, always wash your back because your back is turned to the traffic. All the pedestrians that walk here, their back is turned to the traffic. You don't see the moving object that is coming from the back. So people that are coming from Boulevard and they come here, some of them speeding up excessively. So we are kindly advising them. Approaching 540, always slow down because this area is a residential area. And though it is not a school zone, but the president of the municipal complex here, they add another issue to it because most of the vehicles that enter into the fence, they hold the traffic at any point in time. Another issue that we raised earlier on is the pedestrian crosswalk. The crosswalk still remains a challenge. We just saw people crossing the road. They are crossing the road without even the consent of the police that is posted in the center of the road. We continue to say this, and people are following up. We want for people to learn how to cross the road. We want for them to be safe for every time they get on the roadside. And to the drivers, to the driving public, if you are driving, 2-3 persons standing on the crosswalk. Even if the crosswalk is not standing to that extent, always be careful to wait. It will not cause you anything. It will not cause you any delay. Just slow down, let it go cross easily. This is one of the issues that we have been speaking on recently. So if you are driving from Boulevard Junction coming towards 540 and here, always be careful because the people here they cross the road here at every 10 to 15 seconds. The road is kind of busy. And another thing has been added up to it is the road construction that is ongoing here. If you are driving, there are other heavy moving equipment that cross the road, come on the road to go to their site. Be careful. Take on how you're driving towards this direction. This area is very, very busy from in the morning up to the evening hour because of that project issue. We're still walking up to the municipal complex area where it is kind of busy because people also cross to that area. The more people cross, the more the traffic is being cutted for them to cross easily. People are always concerned why traffic is always here. Traffic is always here because of the movement of vehicles and the movement of pedestrians that normally cross to this point. Is frequent. This is what I was talking about. You see the road work here. This portion is portion of the main road where then somebody used to walk. They have carried up to portion of the main road here, almost each one of the lane here. So two lanes coming. They are eating almost 70% of the other lane here. So pedestrians, if they are walking to this neighborhood, it's kind of terrible and dangerous. Moving objects that are coming from your back, they are coming, and you should monitor the fact that it's coming from your back. They are not looking at your back. So if you are walking here, always be careful how you walk to this point. Because of the road project, we'll continue to speak on this. So our people will always be safe. You see the people that are crossing the road, the officer is right in the road, in the heart of the road. They could not even notify him that officer we are crossing. The minute they will just get on the road to cross. This is kind of issues that we experience here on the daily basis. Pedestrian crosswalk still remain a challenge. We are speaking on this on the daily basis. What we observe here also, because of the road project, most of the vehicles that come to this point, they stop here, pick up their passenger, drop their passenger, and go. So vehicles that are entering into the municipal complex sometimes, they take them, they almost like they hinder the traffic to this point. There are other vehicles that are going into the complex, they start struggling how to go inside. We just saw it. The car is going in. Another car is going in. Because cars were parked right in front of the yard here, they have to struggle to bend into this point. This is another factor, contributing factor for the traffic to build up gradually. But traffic related this morning, as we are speaking, it's just kind of normal issue. It's kind of normal traffic that we are experiencing this morning from this point. There is no obstacle, no breakdown, no obstacle. If you are coming in, park in a way that don't block the entrance. So this is what happened here. This is what happened here on the daily basis. People in here because more people are coming into the municipal complex for work purposes or whatsoever. So here that pedestrians are walking on the roadside. Their safety is every one of us concerned. We want for them to walk here peacefully. Equally so your face you have good passage when you're coming down to Javier. That is this is just what we observe here for the kind of work and also the focus of activity here in hours. So we thought to clear these things out, and the drivers, we want for them to all be cautious enough to monitor the traffic. People here always move faster because of this. Most of the drivers they are impatient. Most of the drivers are impatient to even wait or details so the next. So what the police did is to ease or decongest the traffic to create another lane, making it a tail lane here. So most of the people that are coming from the frontal barrel, they use the additional lane that is being created here. Then the two lane normally is coming from Boulevard end towards, so they use a normal lane. This method that is being created by the traffic officers here is help to decongest the traffic. So at certain point in time, you'll see the officer doing his hand on his own hands. It's a clear indication that he or she want you to use a tail lane. Use a tail lane at that moment. But be careful. If you are not told to use a tail lane, do not go that far because it may lead to another issue that which we're not praying for. So this is what happened here in the morning, and the officers are always for traffic here to be decongested and the movement of our people to be a free flow of traffic to this point.
Okay. Thank you, Ansu. Thank you.
Very welcome.
That was Ansu Kenan of our staff there live from the ministerial complex in Congo Town. James Spade is watching us this morning. George Konuson is watching us. Christopher King is also watching us from Benson Street. Lawrence and Baku is following us from LPRC Junction in Gardnersville. Melvin Papi Gray is also following us. Jackson Fobe is watching us all the way from Vanjama City, Lofa County. Let's take a short break. When we come back, we bring you our county's commanders.
And one or two, I will turn over to you, but there has to be an immediate intervention in terms of some form of training and workshop in this area for the drivers. We'll work with the commissioner to make sure that we'll provide the resources to facilitate it. Maybe we can come right back here in the same hall, bring the truck drivers here so that we can have some form of training at least. Because I'm hearing way too many complaints from everybody who has spoken here as far as it is concerned. On the other points, I'll make you
Thank you, Chief. Okay, so the Chief said public safety seems to be one of the key concerns, especially the movement of vehicles. It's good 116 that you were here. And from the onset, Chief, before you came, let me commend the troubles, their leadership. He spoke so well before you came in. I mean, he likened the situation to any family that got children. You talk to them, and when they leave the fence, they go out and do different things. He sounded like he's ready to help. So 116, please work with him in accordance with, according with the commission as well, so that we can end as soon as possible. Most of the trucks always look at the park stations around here, right? The same fee and the one of our places as well. So let's work with the team on here. Maybe whatever we want to do here, we can replicate it to other communities, with especially on capital truck drivers. So Chief, yeah, 106 we do a plan before the process this week and send out something to the location that we can add on. Basically, now, right? Yeah. Again, since I will not have the time to
stand here again and say thank you. Let all of us in this room serve as ambassadors. The township is big. I mean, everybody could not be here, but whoever community, especially the community leaders, when you leave from here, please take your time up to call your own small community meetings, your respective selves. We all have to do this together. Let them know exactly what the police concerns are, and so that we can send our message to them on how much concerned we are about the safety. And you can, a similar.
Welcome back. That was Esed from Louisiana Community Policing engagement there with the Honorable Archie and his deputy, J. Nelson Freeman. That's Councillor J. Nelson Freeman. Jackson Fobe. Magnus Adrian Tukba is watching us live from Kigali, Rwanda. Thanks for following us from all the way Kigali. Magnus Adrian Tukba. Deborah Gabia Frank is also following us with a concern here. So we take your concern, Deborah. We take your concern. We acknowledge what you are saying here. She says that, I told you, we got to be engaging. We got to be engaging. You just got to do it respectfully. We got to be engaging. This is a community policing program. We notice that we give the time. We allocated time for you to call us or to put in your comments so that it can be read. But over time, we have not been doing it. So we work on this. For Deborah, she says, good morning. I have a concern about the police compound. I'm sure she's speaking about the police barrack on the Camp Johnson Road. I think it's need to be painted, please. Just my opinion. Please see reason. We acknowledge your comment highly, Deborah. This is the kind of engagement we want to be having here. Thanks for your concern, Deborah, and tell us where you are watching us from. Amos Akolaiti Tukba Senior is also following us from Congo Town. He said, I'm Amos Tukba. I'm watching from Congo Town. Thanks to all of you. Keep your comments coming in. Let's be engaging. Be engaging. Put our feet to the fire and see what I will not do, what you want. So let's see what we can go over before going to our county. We have one of our contributors out there. He's somewhere in the PNC bill. Let me bring him on before I take my commanders. Morning, Asai. Where are you this morning? You too serious, so what happened?
Good morning, 1, 2. You know, 1, 2, 2. I want to take off for live this morning, firstly, and thanks to all of our viewers that are following us online. Morning. I should have been in Pinsville side, but I'm along the Robert Highway this morning due to the incident that occurred on last night. The same road safety issues every day will be highlighting the public about. Some people will not adhere to those rules, and at the end of the day, you will hear accidents that are occurring and how people are dying on a daily basis on how things are happening in Liberia. So yesterday in the evening, let me just come up with this quickly before coming to the traffic. You know,
it's important.
Evening,
I almost forgot about that. It's important.
Like 6 or 7 o'clock on yesterday evening. Right here, the executive in where they now have the international school currently in this ethnic area along the Robert Highway. So yesterday, they have a carpenter shop across the road. In the carpenter shop they have there, this fellow who died was working at that carpenter shop. So from his colleagues there, he said he came from taking bath and they gave him $50. He was going to the next place. And the guy said, one of the colleagues there said he came from Guinea just few days. So he's
according to in fact, he's 15 years old. 15 years of age.
Yeah, he's not familiar with the English, rather he was speaking the Pele. So that was one of the issues even when he goes to the market. And so yesterday this pickup was coming from out of town. And this guy was coming from the beginner side heading to ELWA Junction way. So while he was making a move to cross the road, the car picking up from right before the carpenter shop, because the carpenter shop is across the road on the right hand. So in the process, that's how the identical all the time pick up the driver picking up, and 2 times the guy, the death of that young fellow was very terrible, because they bring the entire hair mash onto the quarter, and
It's okay.
you could
Don't be
see
so
on the
graphic.
quarter on last evening. Yeah. So these are just some of the things that were happening from
Sad,
there.
we are just
So the
past
police,
that in. We are just past that in. You remember? Last evening.
yeah, I passed there. So the police were able to come in, and they were able to do the diagram from all indications, because where the incident took place, the pickup have to go and park opposite the next store. So they were able to take the vehicle from that point. To speak now, the vehicle is at the police station. So that is one of the things. And all of our viewers that keep following us, when you are coming, even on this battlefield road, we all know it's an expert road. We have to be careful when we are approaching residential zones, because anybody might cross anytime at that identical point. So that is some of the things that I want people to take into consideration while driving at night, because some of the vehicles, and one of the things about that vehicle, the lights on that vehicle were not enough or 122. So you just see that there's small light on it, and see some of the people coming just the motorbike, sometimes with one eye. These are some of the challenging things that happen along the road at night. And you see sometimes some people don't have good visual sight at night. So it is also challenging night driving, especially with drivers as well. So if even you are living in a particular environment, you observe that drivers are always speeding, you got to make sure to send, to look left and right, to make sure that no car is coming, so you can be able to cross, not to get injured or to be hit by a vehicle. So this morning, I'm currently posted here at this is a rehab junction, where we see motorcyclists posted here this morning ahead of the camera. If you look there, the guys are not wearing helmets.
It's like we lost.
The helmet,
Oh,
the guys will say the helmet is heavy
hello,
for them,
Asai?
so you will find it difficult. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, are you getting me? I'm on the line.
All right, go ahead.
Are you getting me?
Yeah, go ahead now. I'm getting you.
Okay, so like I was saying, ahead of us, motorcyclists, and all of the motorcyclists here, we are not seeing them with a helmet. And one of the things that the motorcyclists here have put into place from this identical end, that had to do with the view mirror, because the view mirror is one of the key components on the back that you usually use the object that are coming from the back. So now you see motorcyclists here are making use of the view mirror, but we are still talking to them to see if they can continue with the usage of the helmet as well. And they are also wearing nice footwear that have to do with sneakers. They are not wearing slippers. Only thing here that's a little bit challenging with them, that with the helmet issue. But all of them are posted in one direction, waiting for passengers. They are not just running anywhere, anyhow on the road. So everybody here is in a queue, waiting to get their passengers. So for the movement of vehicle at this rehab area, it is free. We are not observing any kind of a queue. Everybody is moving to their respective areas where they are heading to this morning. So this is one of the things that is happening here. And the guys from this identical point, they always are here. So they simply with despite the police not being at this junction, but they know when to wait for let's say pedestrians to have access to the next lane. So this is the issue here, and must commend them for that. Always making sure that when passengers come, they will choose the kind of bag they want to get on. So this morning, for the movement of vehicle, it's free, no traffic. Everybody is going on with their normal business. And the pedestrian lines here, that is the crosswalk, is clear now. It's well painted, more than what we saw from our previous video. Because at the point in time, let me get closer to that line. Because at the point in time, that identical line was erased. So students that were coming at this identical point were finding it difficult to have access to this crosswalk. But now you see pedestrians are now having access to a clear picture of the pedestrian walk here, then painted. So let me just say from this point, so you can also see the line from here. So this is the current crosswalk at Rehab Junction. This side is crossing to Access Bank, and Access Bank to connect gas station. So the lines are not clear, and thanks to the team for making that work. That is the team that is responsible for the construction of the road, that were able to come up with this brilliant work again in saving lives. So this is one of the things here I want to do from this point.
Okay, thank you, Isaiah. Isaiah there from the
So now you see
ELWA Rehab
pedestrians across.
Junction. He was giving earlier, he gave reports on the tragic incident over there. Accident. It was so bad last night, involving a minor. The body was taken to the JFK and more. To the JFK hospital, you were pronounced dead. You know, we have to do that. The pronouncement should be made by an expert, a doctor. So the body was taken there, the unconscious body, and he was pronounced dead. They were actually battling last night, and the police went there. So it's so sad. Our condolences to the bereaved family. As I said, he just came from Guinea. He doesn't even speak the English well. And that was so sad. A minor, the age 15, a male. So sad. It was so tragic last night. But we pray that God console the bereaved family and his soul rest in peace. Let's go over to our commander to let's see after this break. ACP Rodney D. Macaulay is also watching us from the LMP headquarters. ACP Rodney D. Macaulay is watching us. Thanks, Macaulay, for following us this morning from the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. Let's go over to our commanders after this break.
Get their concerns and the issues affecting them, so as you can pass through our area commander for all transmission to our office and to the chief, so that we all can try our best in keeping this community safe. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Wanju. So before I close, I would just like to say a few words about crime prevention. Recapping what I said earlier, we spoke about the issue of the components of safe society, the things that can make the society safe. So when all of these things are not available, we still have to take some actions as human beings to be able to protect ourselves. I don't need to obey. When the man passes, even if he's not wrong, he's hungry, he see that door open, he will be tempted to touch it, push it, take something quietly and leave. So don't tempt him. Do not leave valuable items exposed. When you see dark areas, you know in the night, don't venture there, because you never know who could be hiding in that place to commit a crime. These are just tips and stuff in the absence of the basic social services that constitute a safe society. So some of the things that you should consider are just things to prevent them. Don't expose yourself to crime. If you know, when you're doing WhatsApp 2 o'clock in the morning, say I was just coming home from right here down the road, in late. You know, ungodly hours, you got ungodly people too, with their ungodly thoughts, trying to make sure they find ways to satisfy their own selfish desire. So please, do not expose yourselves to danger. The police will be there to continue to engage with the community, information sharing. You see something, you say something. We're asking the community to be brave, be bold, and come up and expose some of these people. You got people in the community, you know they're not working. In the night, you see them leaving 9 o'clock, they're coming home fast, and the next day they're pop boiling. They're not manna dropping for heavy. Yeah, they're operating somewhere to come back to other. What did they say that the community they play blue in the night before they come back? They're not normal. When you see you're suspicious, but you say, just say so. If you got it, I say, Probably with them there, the way we see, we just want to keep out. And then we say that you're doing something, but the way you operate it, ourselves will check on it. At least that one we can start to keep eye on it too. That if there is, you operating on the other side, we can be able to keep them. I beg you. But if you don't say anything, we'll not be able to be proactive to corner somebody for the bad behavior. We want to work with you all. We want to keep the community safe. The only reason why we exist as the Liberian National Police is for the people of Liberia. This is the people's police. I want to thank you all for taking your time to come here today to engage with us, to listen to us, and to start to build this strong relationship. Things will happen. Families think and say the wife can bend, but you can't bring. The police are your family. They're not their ordinary friend. Even if you fell with all the hairstyles, we do bad. When somebody comes, they enter our body. Fuck all you boy, you say come and call the police. So the city can bend, they can't bring. We ourselves will do better, will behave way better than we used to do. The bad thing we used to do, we try to cut it off and do good for the community. It is our desire in this leadership of the Liberian National Police to improve police service delivery throughout this country. We want to bring service alive. We want when people encounter the Liberian National Police to feel served, to know that yes, at least this time, it's different because the policeman he took good care of me. That's what we want. Service can't just be a charade. Since everyone in the car, what did I tell you for nothing? It's not just a word. It is an action that we want to bring alive for people to encounter the police and know that things have changed. Once again, thank you, and thank you. But you can't bring. The police are your family. They're not their ordinary friend. Even if you fell with all the hairstyles, we do bad. When somebody comes, they enter our body. Fuck all you boy, you say come and call the police. So the city can bend, they can't bring. We ourselves will do better, will behave way better than we used to do. The bad thing we used to do, we try to cut it off and do good for the community. It is our desire in this leadership of the Liberian National Police to improve.
Sorry for that. Welcome back to LMP Morning Watch. I'm Cecilia, and we are here bringing you all that you need to know from our podcast studio, streaming live from the headquarters of the Liberian National Police, where law enforcement is taking another level through the inspiration of Inspector General of Police Gregory O.W. Coleman and his able deputies, Colonel Mulba, his Honorable William K. Mulba, Councillor J. Nelson Freeman, Councillor, he's not Councillor. No, Honorable Simeon Frank, he will be Councillor, but he's not Councillor because you're a law student. Commissioner Simeon Frank, and all of those that are making this thing to work here in terms of communications from the Liberian National Police. So it's very strange. Normally, we don't have people calling me. They can say, but why? But they don't have people in Monserrato, and Monserrato doesn't have one commander, God Zooms. So today, on the line live, and he been on the show before, it's our Monserrato, some 4 commander who call him CO4. He's no other person but Superintendent Harrison Yanato. He's on the line live to give you update. And you know the LPRC area, all that side I was so full. Good morning. CO4, good morning.
Good morning, man.
How are you this morning?
I'm fine, praise God, for life.
Okay.
And good morning to our listening audience.
Yes, they are viewing you. You got your photo on the stream with your dark shade, your cap, and you are beautifully dressed. Yeah, on the stream. So tell us, how are you coming on over there, and how is your area of command?
Fine, praise God, like I said. Zone 4 is fine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Zone 4 is a challenging area.
Very challenging.
As a police officer, officer, you have to be in the field 24/7. Make sure that the community be calm. And in Zone 4, we have 54 communities. We have 3 townships, 3 districts. That is District 12, District 13, and District 11. And as such, in the area of Zone 4, we have 4 different police stations at Keba community, Depot 4, Depot 2, Togo Village, Depot 1, Banavia Estate, Depot 3, in the New Georgia Township, New Georgia Estate communities.
Okay.
The headquarters of LPRC here on the Japan Freeway called Zone 4B.
Okay. So what are most of the time, because you always be saying there are people in terms of the crime in our end. How is it like you say, let's talk about burglary, ranging from burglary to rape, a whole lot of things. Can you just give us an insight? And how do you manage?
When it comes to the issue of crime, like I told people, crime have season in Liberia. In the dry season, you have many thefts on the increase. Rainy season, burglary is on the increase. In Zone 4, like the New Georgia belt, the Smoking Market, Shoe Facet, and that of the Prison Shop area, where the motorcyclists theft are on a high point. But this is at least through our intelligence and our resourcefulness, we are putting the situation under control.
Okay. All right. So what we'll do on a weekly basis, we'll be calling you so that we can update us on, because most of the time when we carry our police report, we get a lot of report from that LPRC area, from that you're in on crimes update. So what we'll do, beginning from next week, we'll call you often, maybe one time in a week. Then you can update us live. We can hear it from your own self, your own self. We can hear it from yourself, from your end, what's happening. So we'll be getting to you weekly so that you can update us. We'll also do it with the other commanders.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right.
I do appreciate it.
All right. Have a great day.
Okay.
And thanks for all that you do on that side, because even that banner VN, you know, you say the checking thing, all that on the criminal rate is hard there, but you're doing your best and keep doing it.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
That was our Monserrado County. So, 4 Commander Harrison Yanton there, live on the line. We're having every week to give us update from Bannersville. Because Bannersville, we can't get any real good news from Bannersville. So you will update us, call the people names, those that are involved in crime. All right, so we take a short break, and then before we take a break, let's read this comment from Achi M. Luo. He says, "Greetings, Liberia National Police. I'm reaching out from my residence on AB Taba Road, Painesville City, Liberia. Thank you for your dedicated service to our nation. As a patriotic Liberian, I have some concerns regarding a few officers or police assistants, but I prefer not to discuss it publicly." Okay. There's nothing they call, we get no police aid. Only nurse, we know about nurse aid, we know about police aid. Nobody will always tell you, so you can report it. You don't want to discuss it publicly, but you can report it. We got our numbers. You can call and report these observation from the officers you can see in the street there trying to protect and serve. So we go over to MyLiberian County after this break.
Inspector General Police.
Yeah. You said? Welcome back. On the line live is our Mikey County Commander CSP Atok Panajari on the line live from Kakata City, Mikey County. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning. How is it morning, ma'am?
Not bad, not bad. We okay. We trying here. We trying here. Though there were some challenges yesterday, we couldn't get to you. But however, it's okay here. What do you have for us? OIC of Maggie County.
Okay, thank you, ma'am, for your invite. I want to say firstly, thanks God to the Almighty and the people of Liberia for listening to my voice this morning. Okay, ma'am, the past week we've been having series of issues. Well, been reporting from Maggie County, both the lower and the upper side. But let's start from what happened last night. Okay, last night about 400 hours in the morning, the commander of Dwazon, the lower side, is two commanders, Fede Nimini, Superintendent Fede Nimini called me that he called the ERU mobile to where they all responded in part of Dwazon, at which time they met one Frank Dwazama. Frank Dwazama is also a resident of Dwazon, who explained to them that while in his house, in his apartment last night about 3 in the morning, some unknown persons went and put ladder on his fence. Managed to jump into the fence this morning. After they jumped in the fence and they tried to bust his iron gate and bust his door to have entry in the house. During that process, they couldn't make it. They tried to shoot the shot single barrel gun at the leg. They fired almost like 10 rounds. And here is car parking in the yard. So the same criminal told you, the bag that we saw you with money inside, if you don't chunk that bag with the money inside, us, I will point your car and point the horse on you. So based on that, it was because of fear, you were able to chunk the bag outside, and the bag contained $100,000 Liberian dollars. So how you took the bag outside, so how they took the bag. While they didn't just leave, they met dog that were in the yard, they killed the dog, they took the dog, they absconded with the dog also. So this morning we'll be sending the CSD to come up with final report, and we'll be able to give it the proper update as to how it happened, ma'am.
Was there any arrest made?
There is no arrest before the ERU and the commander who arrived on the scene. They have already absconded from the house.
Where exactly it took place?
In Dwazon.
Dwazon. No good story can come from Dwazon.
You know, Dwazon, the problem that Dwazon is closer to Morovia.
Yes.
And most of them, the remnant, the criminals, when they have access in Dwazon, and they get right back in that city. But we are working on it. We're saying some reports. Authority will be going to have some actions they feel it. Then we'll be able to take the appropriate action, because right now we are both checkpoint, main that checkpoint after 10 around the power station. So they are the commander where I want to call him last night, man.
And I see area they bury one motorcyclist. You remember that story?
Yeah, sure.
In one of them talking about it. People want to apprehend those criminals, those murderers.
Yeah, we arrested one.
With time, I'm sure they will arrest the people. Yeah. Okay.
We arrested one in Makibe, we arrested one in Grand Jida County, and also the short time we stopped talking was the other event that took place in
Makibe. Go ahead with all your reports.
To be precise, the Plaza commander also called me on the 22nd, on the 22nd, on the 2nd of November, that the unknown body was thrown in a rough bag at the EPK barracks.
In a rice bag?
Yeah, at the EPK, the military barrack in there. So yeah, the robbers, by looking at the picture here, informant, they beat this guy, and the guy, it is believed that he was massive beaten by some people and roughing up, and when he got through around the military barrack, they called the team went there, they saw the body, they kept the body, they left the body there for 2 days. Maybe somebody could go and identify him, but nobody could identify him, so they called the community chairman, and the community chairman took seize of the remains of the guy he saw. But this guy is like 22 to 26 years, between that age.
All right.
22 to 26 years. Then in the same plaza again, LDA officer by the name of Agent Rachel Tuvel, Raphael Tuvel, who lives in Satan Plaza, according to him, while sitting at the Jello tea shop and looking at the children, it was once the children ran to him and told him that a guy hung himself in the abandoned recharging booth. So it was when they called the commander. When they went there, they saw this guy, but they said the guy they know him to be one Muhammad, but Muhammad, according to the story, he's seen.
Okay.
He's seen him been passing up and down that place, and this time when they saw him hung in the booth. Yeah. So that what happened. In the same token, the Depot 2 commander arrived. The CRT commander Adam Polema.
Yeah.
Adam Polema went at the Zone 2, Depot 1, Zone 1, Depot 4 control area where it's in a battlefield. According to Adam, when he was sent by his commander, the RIA commander, the comfort K2, to go on a follow-up because one. The community chairman called him to go there, called her to go there. When he responded on the scene, it was so heart-shocking to see a 1.5-year-old little boy, girl, 1.5-year-old girl lying down in a creek that was dug behind their house.
1.5-year-old child.
1.5-year-old child.
Okay.
Yeah, 1.5-year-old child. According to the information, the mother went to work. Left her was empty. And grandmother left Hannah G. Fogba, her name, Mama Batra, left her grandmother who is like 62 years old to go and have a bath. When she came back from the bathroom, she started asking the grandma, her mother started asking for the nigger. But once they couldn't find this guy, they started looking, and in the process, one Musu T. Flomo came from the other side walking. I just saw the nigger in the way. I said, oh, boy, I was somebody in the quick yell. But the one that was the late Anna Flomo. It was they came out to the hospital and they tried to pronounce her there. Anna Chief Fogba, how she lost her life. But many things been happening, especially overnight. Overnight. So we are doing everything to continue to bring this information over to the National Police Authorities.
Okay.
And we are doing everything. And lastly, we're instructed by the regional commander of Grand Bassa, Mikey and Riverside, TCP Joshua Durin, where TCP Joshua Durin, where to go, where you instructed me to go bomb mines.
Okay.
Go for miles and no for miles for because we are the closest county to Bombay. Our instructor to go there. So we went Bombay. We saw a group of guys, aggrieved guys, where they blocked the entrance of the mosque, where they said nobody will come outside and nobody go inside. So we tried to ask them as to what the situation is. Some of them have been abandoned, no pay. Some of them said the company came, they cannot pay the hospital. Then the hospital came in, they said the company came, no school, and all of the allowances, they needed because they were working. Especially they said the Chinese people, they came as an investor. So that they're driving the tractors, driving the excavator, they are Liberian, they are qualified to drive those things. But why is it that they think Chinese people brought them, I think Chinese people are driving it, so meaning that so they need redress. So it was how the District Minister for Concession and the Minister of Labor came, and the National Worker Union came. The folk SK were there. Everybody, the Liberal National Police, are representing the Liberal National Police. We had a dialogue with them. We all agreed because of the time we adjourned it. But yesterday, the Superintendent of MyLiberian County and other senior government officials were there.
Okay.
And I think today, the agreement they came away, I think today they'll be coming to MyLiberian side, especially Kakata, to see how bad they can know that situation. And I am feeling with him for mine.
Okay. Javi.
Yes, ma'am.
You remember the other drowning case? One person was found at the last time we all spoke with you.
Yeah.
Did it? The other body. What were the case?
That's the situation about pretty call on the police commander in Wela.
Okay.
Inspector Flomo, and they are being searched. They are being searched all through. And up to now, all of the 9 years old girl, she is 9 years because I asked all of professional people from that side, they said the current of the water, apparently they are taking away down. But we are still in search. The community people are still on the light, and as soon as that part is surface, I'll be coming back into your studio via cell phone to give you updates for last time, man.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Mana.
Okay, ma'am. We thank you also too for organizing such an important program where we'll be able to call and inform our citizens as to what is obtaining the efforts of the police and to our listening public.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for that report.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you ever so much.
That was CSP Atok Javi from MyLiberian County, ORC of MyLiberian County, on the land live from Kakata City, MyLiberian County. We take a short break. It will be right back. Please keep watching. This is LNP Morning Watch.
From Nima campaign. In May 15, I received a call from my uncle Soma. He told me that I have opportunity in him to travel, to make me to travel in Canada. So I came on board in Monrovia on June 3rd. Let me say on June 2nd. Since I came on June 2nd, the message my requirement is 6,400 USD, and which occur abroad 2,500 first. So I paid that money to one golf race. Sam encouraged me to that people and say golf race in on airline, and I paid the money there. Sam I paid the money the balance one. My people sent a balance one on June 22nd. And I paid the balance money 3,000 naira on June 13th to go free again. Same, I paid that money. Same, I paid the money to go free the 3,000 naira, the total of 6,400. Same, I completed the payment. I received call, a use OC number on me, I received call. The man told me that you're coming to. So the weather yet a wet permit, you're supposed to be 2 before you could come to me. So you need to call your reality where you know, you trust, and you believe in. I says, no problem. And I call my brother on board. He says, Sam, the time is not in your favor. Your brother is required to pay 1,500 USD. He come on board and pay the 1,500 and 1,500 USD. He started payment to Godfrey again. He paid 960 that to Godfrey in a working area. Since he paid that money that we received call from Godfrey, he told us that I have trade in hand. I will transfer you people to one of my friends, but already I sent your number there. And I received call from one guy, they call him Elijah Smith. He call him Elijah Smith and said, my man, all your information plus the financial you pay there have been transferred to me for me to complete your processing. I said, okay. He located the areas to me. He said, you will come to Dwazon, R2. When you reach to R2 junction, you take the road that go to your left hand. We'll go there and send somebody. The person carry all to that area. And the area, it was infant. We go there, he said, yes, your information has been sent. And Godfrey, according to Godfrey, he said that you're only the balance one that remain at 540. We say, yes, that's true. He said, okay, you will pay that money before you could start the process. You could start the processing. My brother-in-law paid the 540. Sent he paid the 540, and Elijah Smith received the money. He gave all the money. Before we could enter in that firm, one woman was there, he called her Comfort Sloper. That she was the registrar, she write our name to that area. She said she working there. So since we paid that money that time, we received call from that man. He said, you come to the office, we'll go there unknown to ourselves. He said, you're waiting today for you to go for interview. Because I received call from Ghana embassy. They said that today we should give interview to you people. We says no problem. Because we are willing to put that opportunity in use. So since we go for the interview, there are only 2 questions the people ask. The first question, the man said I should start the SSO from down to up. And which of who are not able. Again, turn around and ask me which of the country you're going in. I call the country name. He said, okay, the country code, I'm gonna call the country code name. I said, I don't know the country code name because I don't read there yet. That was the interview. And since we finished paying the money after the interview, we received call from our brother. He said, my man, all the thing you're doing there, he sent your photo to us in Morocco. The people won't bring you people to be slate. Now we are there, we are slate. He was using all as slate. So the human trafficking that people doing there. If you're not paid that money yet, then it will be good you go buy in Nima. I told him that we finished paying the money. He said it will be good you go to the people area and get your money back. We come back, we go to the people, we go to Elijah Smith office. There's gone money. Me and my brother-in-law. Send me and my big brother, we went to that office. The Comfort Sloper said Elijah not there. Since she said Elijah not there, on my way getting us, I see Elijah. He was sitting down. I said, we come to you. We go inside, we say, oh, the thing you're doing here, they're not true thing because the interview said out here, it's not trial interview because we now ask our people, the interview out here was fake. We not believe in that thing. Give our money. He was asking we all. We lead them, we call police. 2 police from Dwazon, we call them. They come and arrested them. We carry them to police station. We go there, we go to CSD office, they take a statement. So same they take a statement, the guy agreed. He said that only 540 will pay there. And the 540, he said the 540 will pay there, it will be refunded. And we not receive that 540 years. We say no. All the money we pay there are being transferred to you according to your statement and according to your processing. So that is a thing that we were doing in Monrovia. We arrested them. We carried the case to town hall court. And he bring the people on note to here. We received call from one officer and said that he not bring our people to Central, so we should be here. And I told the officer already a case had been registered to town hall court because that case, the money, that million that we are discussing, is no case where police will judge that case. That's what the issue that go on.
So what the name of the company?
They need same we go to the people office down. It make us to understand call the thing near say that kill there. But finally, the people told me we're on airline.
He gave me your number to come to your office. I said, you guys come to the office, that anything we'll see how best. So they came to the office. The balance money they said they entitled to $440 they pay it. So when they pay the $540, that was the
first man you listen to.
Last week, we only saw these 2 fellows in the office with a group of guys.
But look at them.
Come surrounded the office, knock the gate, the security and open the gate. The shop people will enter inside. When they enter inside, they came, they said, we came to
put his name on. Elijah S. Smith.
So when they asked one Ebenezer, he said Elijah is not here.
So
right away,
scammer.
a girl came to call me behind the house. He said, "Oh, Elijah, someone is here to you." So when I came, I saw them. I said, "Oh, my man, what happened?" Since up with a couple of weeks, he said, "We came to you." I said, "You come in the office." When they came,
and they can't be alone.
Right away,
It's
the
an
girl
organized
came back
crime.
again. He said, "But Elijah, now
You people gotta be careful. You that want to travel desperately. Don't do it if you want to travel. You do it on your own. Do your traveling documents. You go to the rightful area, the rightful embassy, and obtain whatever travel document you need to obtain.
And the other
But look
group
how they
left,
kind of mean.
they went to Dwazon, they brought police.
They kind of interview, sir. They were giving him.
I received the farm and father at the cell. They came to complete the money.
Somebody more reside SOSO from bottom to
money
up.
payment.
Where now? Where in the world?
I don't know the purpose. They pay. But they
mean that one is that even though that he want to go to
the money he pay,
he not reach
he pay the
Kakata.
money to Guafe. You understand? He received, he paid the money to Guafe. Now they came to the office and the balance money they brought to my office.
The Canadian ambassador, everyone are struggling to speak the English.
I don't know who the Guafe is talking about.
To confirm whether the people owe Bana money to pay.
The person who gave him a number, he said the person who gave him a number asked him, he said it was Guafe. And the money, when they pay the money, who gave back the money?
So what kind of business are you doing?
I'm doing online business.
You call any institution that you're working for?
Really?
What is your name?
My name is Elijah Smith.
Which company are you working for?
I work with Go Quest International.
Go Quest, but then you say Diamond and this are all the QNet related
Go Quest
activities.
International, we do online business, network marketing.
Online business.
So what is your
put a woman there?
This allegation concerning your link with the QNet?
The process is in court.
What?
The process is in court.
So all of them they can move in the kind of thing.
The issue there is the allegation made by this fellow. That's what I'm saying. I explained once upon a time, few days ago here. You understand me? It was upon a time. I explain it now, or just
You explain to us what is your informant.
All right. A few days ago, I received a call from this fellow asking me someone who gave him a number. And I asked him who gave him a number. He said it was one girlfriend. And then he said, for what purpose? He said, we have started paying certain money in the office of girlfriend, but he said he's not here. He gave me your number to come to your office. I said, you guys come to the office, that anything we'll see how best. So they came to the office. The balance money they said they're entitled to $440, they pay it. So when they pay the $540, that was the thing. Last week, we only saw these two fellows in the office with a group of guys. Come surrounded the office, knock the gate, the security came and open the gate, they shop the door, enter inside. When they enter inside, they said we came to one Elijah. I was sitting at the back. So when they asked one Ebenezer, he said Elijah is not here. So right away, a girl came to call me behind the house. He said, "Oh, Elijah, someone is here to you." So when I came, I saw them. I said, "Oh, my man, what happened?" Since up with a couple of weeks, he said, "We came to you." I said, "You come in the office." When they came, I asked them what happened. Right away, the girl came back again. He said, "But Elijah, now someone grew in the office." Those guys claiming all around, they say they have somebody inside here, and moreover, they came or they start disturbing the office. When they came, I had a girl vest. I called the police station, Zone 8, to Tingo Village. And the other group left. They went to Dwazon, they brought police.
So what the purpose of the money that you received?
I received the farm and father at the cell. They came to complete the money. They started paying in.
Complete what? What payment?
Money payment. $540. I don't know the purpose they pay. But listen to me. Listen to me. The money he paid, according to him, he paid the money to Godfrey. You understand? He received, he paid the money to Godfrey. Now they came to the office and the balance money they brought to my office, $540. Said he came to Godfrey. I don't work with Godfrey.
That's so bad. You don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. If you want to travel, do it the right way. Do it the right way. Let's take this other person that ran away with the money or cashier at frozen food EFWA branch. He ran away with the people they sell. That day when he caught you selling, he ran away with 377,000. Look at the kind of money say you ran away. $377,775 Liberian dollars, 1,000 United States dollars. He ran away with that money after the day's sales. When you caught you selling, he's a cashier. When you caught you selling, he ran away with the people's money. They're in there. His name is Samson Vamo. So we're looking for him. He ran away. The Crime Services Division. If you know his whereabouts or you have seen anywhere, just call 0770-800-111. That's 111. Or you call 0770-800-105. You can call these numbers. His name is Samson A. Vamo, a cashier at fresh frozen food, but he was assigned at ELWA Junction. He ran away with the daily sale that day in the tune of 377,000 plus Liberian dollars and about 1,500 United States dollars. If you know a whereabouts, you can call the nearest police station, or you can call 077-800-105. And we get it. On that note, viewers, this is how we wrap up today's edition of LMP Morning Watch. We will not be here tomorrow. Tomorrow is holiday. We will not be streaming, but you can follow us on ELBC Radio 99.9 on Friday morning for police report on ELBC Radio 99.9 from 8:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. Friday. Join us and you will get all our reports, our updates. We only do updates on police report, and we sometimes call our commanders while we give safety tips. Thanks for being there on behalf of the entire team. And you, Lessons will be here next week. He will co-host this program. And when you, after, no time you'll see him 1 year, but he will be here next week. We pair. He will co-host the program with me. Will be here. Lessons will be here with me on behalf of the entire team from the Press and Public Affairs Division of the Liberian National Police and the entire LMP. Thanks for being there. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. From Monrovia.